Just let me know when you're feeling good, or as good as you're going to get.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah, I think
All right, if you're ready for the first profile, all you got to do is hold down the enabling switch, and we'll get this first one started.
All right.
Stick is hot. Profile is running. You will feel the gradual onset of G's right about now. Again, don't strain. G-suit's not going to inflate. Just sit tight. Lights close in down to those handles or down to the monitor. Just let go of the enabling switch. Wow, okay. Do you want to take a guess on what your resting G was?
About
Not really.
5.1.
That's pretty good. 5.1 actually is 5.6. It's pretty high. Because 7.6 is the second profile, and that would be higher than anything you need to do today in order to complete, we're not going to go 1G and 2G above because it would just be absurdly unneeded. So what I'm going to do is just jump you up by only 4.4 to 6Gs, sorry, 6.4, 0.8 in order to get you up to a little bit higher so we can get a little light loss. So the next profile will be 6.4 Gs for 30 seconds, and after that we'll go on up to 7 for the 2G profile above.
Okay, so this one, the G-suit.
6.4, it's 8.8 above your resting. And that's so we can actually get a little light loss at the back end of this first profile. The next profile I'll do 7, which is, you know, not 2 Gs above, obviously, and then from there we'll build on up to 7.5. I'm just going to cheat you down because we don't need to do 1 and 2 Gs above because of how high your resting is.
Gotcha.
Can you describe your light loss for me?
It was pretty gradual, and then towards the end, when I let go of the button, it seemed to come in a lot more quickly and then kind of just disappear.
That's pretty normal. Would you say it was gray or black or what?
It was gray. When I let go, it started to get a little bit more black as I started to slow down there, but then it...
Did it tunnel or curtain in?
It tunneled.
Tunnel in. All right, looks good. Okay, again, we're going to go up to 6.4 for your next profile. It's going to be now the G-suit's going to inflate, going to be high G onset rate up to 6.4 Gs. We'll be there for 30 seconds. I will count out your first couple of profiles with the legs, breath, pull. You're on top. Breathe, and I'll count them out. At some point, I'm going to try to let you go to count out on your own. About 2/3 of the way through the profile, I will go ahead and have you stop your breathing cycle, and then I'll have you relax your legs to let your light loss come in for a little bit. So let the lights close in. When it gets down to those handles, just re-engage your legs and push it back out. By that point, the profile will be over.
Okay.
You have any questions on what we're going to do?
Nope.
Okay, so if you're ready to do this one, let me know by activating the enabling switch, and we'll get this profile on the road.
All right.
You ready there, John? Stick is hot. Profile is running. Legs. Breath. You're on top. Breathe. 2, 3, breathe. Drop your shoulders. Breathe. Looking good. Slow it down. You're getting a little fast now. I'm not counting it. 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, stop your breathing cycles. All right, now what I want you to do is relax your legs a little bit. Let the lights come in. Let the lights come in. And re-engage now. You're coming off the profile. Just hold down the enabling switch. Don't let go until I tell you to. Very good. Okay, you can let go now. Alrighty. Now, first of all, did you have any light loss other than when I told you to let go with your legs?
No.
Up to that point. Okay, so you look pretty good. What about when I told you to let go, you had light loss then?
I didn't have light loss until I slowly started to release my legs, but
That's the point where I'm at. When you
Okay,
started letting
yeah.
you got light loss then, how much you get?
probably about 60%.
All right, yeah. We weren't that much higher, but your G-suit was working, so that's probably about right. Okay, good job on that. Now, as far as your breath cycles, the first thing you do, you had your shoulders all bowed up. You do a lot of bench press or something. You had your shoulders bowed up in your ears. That actually pinches down on your carotid arteries and restricts the blood flow up to your head. So you want to keep your shoulders down. Now notice, I didn't say relax your shoulders. You cannot do that. Your arms weigh a couple 100 pounds each. But you want to keep from pinching your shoulders up into your neck.
Yes, sir.
Okay, also, your breathing cycles. While I could tell you had a great strain going, your face was turning red. You were letting go a little bit with your legs, your abs, or something, because I can see a distinct dip off right when you took each breath. So when you air out, my gut tells me it's your abs. You don't realize it, you're subtly letting your abs out. The pressure's falling off. We're getting a little bit drop in the G suit as we go. So try really hard to keep those abs engaged, even though you're letting the air exhale. Now, easier said than done. If it was easy, anybody could do it. And then last but not least, when I let you count on your own, you try to get just a little fast. I called you out on it, but you immediately corrected. So kudos on you for having the cognitive wherewithal to correct that in the middle of the run. You're going to do great, especially with the high resting G. Do you have any questions on that profile?
No.
So what we're going to do is only step it on up to 7 for this next one, okay? It'll be 7 Gs for 15 seconds. You're going to go up. It's going to be about 5 or 6 cycles of your AGSM, and you'll come back down. Let's try to put it all together this time and get it done.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready by activating the enabling switch. Just a second. He didn't have any light loss. That's 0 to C. Okay.
All right. So relax shoulders and the abs. All right.
Stick is hot. Profile is running. Legs. Breath. You're on top. Breathe. 2, 3. Breathe. Count down on your own. Breathe. Keep those abs engaged during the off breath. Keep those glutes engaged. Don't get fast on me. All right, coming down this time. Just hold down the enabling switch till I tell you. Okay, you can let go at this time. All right, you know what? My debrief is exactly the same as the last one. I don't know what to say. You're doing a great job. I doubt you had any light loss. Did you have any light loss?
No.
Yeah, you got a high resting G. You have a good strain going. You may be a little better on the lower body, but you're still getting a little bit of dip in there. I'm not exactly sure which it is. Definitely, though, the AGSM is good. Probably the big mistake is your tendency to get fast, and that has to do with the air hunger. You're suffering for air. You're not getting new oxygen in the blood as you're going through it. Also, the strain and the pull on your lungs is causing a sensation of air hunger. It's a feeling everybody has to go through, and you really need to fight that. Other than that, I don't have anything for you. You're going to do a great job in this next profile. And the next profile, let's talk about that. You grab a drink of water, by the way, if you need it.
Okay.
It's a series of peaks and valleys. What's going to happen is you go up to kind of a 3G. It ends up kind of being the baseline. Then from the 3Gs, you're going to peak up at 6Gs. From 6Gs back down to 3. From 3 up to 5. From 5 back down to 3. And then from there, you go up to the 7.5 at the end. Now, the point to this long profile is energy management. You will be tired. The 7.5 peaks at the end, you need to manage your energy correctly through the first 2 so that you have the energy to make it through the last one. Now, this one should be easier for you. You have a really high resting G. In fact, the 6G profile with the resting G you have, you might be able to just sit on the G suit. So whenever that happens, for both the 5 and the 6, give me a good legs breath pull, get on top of it, give me 1 cycle of your AGSM, and then you titrate down to only as hard as you need to. If that means you can sit on the G suit and free breathe it, that's okay, because it's just what we're teaching you to do. Now, if you start getting light loss or start getting a little tunnel vision, you re-engage your AGSM and push it right back out. Follow me?
Yeah. Definitely.
Easy stuff. It's energy management. Now, in the 7.5, you won't be able to do that. You will have to work hard all the way through it. I will give you a legs breath pull prior to each one of the major peaks, 6, 5, and 7.5. I will count out your first cycle, and then I'll cut you loose on your own. That's really it. Any questions on what we're going to do?
Okay, so the first one's the 6, and then it's down to 5, and then...
Yeah, you go up to 3, and when you go up to 3, I'll just have you strain your legs, no breath. And then from 3, you go up to 6, back down to 3, up to 5, back down to 3, and then up to the 7.5. Okay. So 3 is kind of the base leg as you go through it.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Yes.
All right. Feeling good? Ready to do it?
I am.
All right. When you're ready, let me know by activating the enabling switch. Yeah, I can see a lot of petechiae in your hand. Is it hurting?
In my hand?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm just... I'm fidgety.
Well, your arm is pretty red. I can tell. I can see it.
Oh.
It's pretty red. That's normal. You're okay.
All right.
Stick is hot. Profile is running. First peak's going to be to 3 Gs. Just give me some legs now. You're at 3 Gs. Okay, so our next peak is 6 Gs. Stand by. Here we go. Legs. Breath. You're on top. Breathe. 2, 3. Breathe. Count out on your own. Let me see your teeth. Don't start closing your... There you go. You shouldn't be working this hard. There. There you go. Coming down to 3. Coming down to 3. All right. Very sporadic on your G-suit strain, but that's probably because you're trying to find the right spot. Next peak's going to be 5 Gs. Legs. Breath. You're on top. Breathe. Titrate down. Titrate down. You can free breathe this one. Sit on that G-suit. There you go. Where'd you go to school?
Embry-Riddle.
Oh, another Embry-Riddle guy. We get a lot of them here. Coming back down to 3. Okay, now you should be well rested, good to go. Get your game face on. The real thing's going to happen. We're going to 7.5 Gs. Legs. Breath. You're on top. Breathe. 2, 3. Breathe. Don't get fast. Breathe. Breathe. There you go. Don't get fast. Better. Coming down at this time. Coming down at this time. Boy, when I let you count on your own, your tendency is to get fast.
Yeah.
And almost there. So just write down tendency to get fast is 9.5. Okay, you let go of the stick. Grab a drink of water. Did you have any light loss in any of those peaks?
No.
Good job. All right. Let me talk to you about getting fast, because here's what happens. I'm going to give you a little recovery time while we're doing this. It takes 3 seconds for you to reach maximum thoracic pressure, okay, when you start your strain. It doesn't happen instantly. It takes just a few moments for it to build up. We don't want to go past 5 seconds because of the oxygen reserve that you have, okay? So we're shooting for that window. Now, if you start getting faster, i.e. 1.5, 2 seconds, 1.5 seconds, you never reach maximum thoracic pressure, which means you never fully took advantage of what you need to do to push that blood to your head. Now, depending on the G level and how fast you're getting, you may or you may not be getting blood to your head. So the faster you get, what will happen is you'll breathe a little faster, breathe a little faster. Next thing you know, you're waking up. All right, and it's why it's really important not to do it. Now, obviously, it's not affecting you. You're not even getting a light loss. Okay, but I do need to teach you proper technique, so I need you to work on that. So this last profile, I want you to really focus on timing. There is no chance I'm going to G-lock you in this next profile. You're solid, your AGSM is good, your strain's okay. It's just a matter of really perfecting that technique. So you didn't take a drink of water, so I'm assuming you don't need any?
I'm probably going to take another one here. But
so no light loss in any. I'll just tell you about your next profile. Let's really concentrate on getting it right.
All right.
This is going to be your defensive set, okay? When I tell you, not till then, I want you to lead with your eyes looking to your left. There's a Dive Navy sticker over on the left side, okay? Just look for the little Scuba Steve guy. Once you get your head there, hold it steady. It takes a few moments to start feeling, it's relatively straight and level, just like when we first started. It takes a moment, so give it a little bit. Once you feel good, go ahead and let us know. Activate the enabling switch. We'll get it on the profile. It again is only 12 seconds. It's only 4 or 5 cycles at your AGSM and you're back down. So just work on doing it really good, those cycles, and then come off the profile. Once this one's over, you're all done. Now, tendency on this profile to lose one eye, your right eye, as you talked about in the brief. That's typical. It has to do with the way your head's turned and the stretching of your carotid artery. Any questions on what we need on this last profile?
Just need me to slow it down.
Just slow it down. Get it right. Okay, got your water stowed?
Yep.
You ready to go? Lead with your eyes. Looking to your left, looking for a little Scuba Steve. Once you get there, just hold your head steady. It takes a moment. You're doing good. How you feeling?
Good.
All right, that's about as good as it's probably going to get. Okay, so what I want you to do is let me know you're ready by activating the enabling switch. Stick is hot. Profile is running. Legs. Breath. You're on top. Breathe. 2, 3. Breathe. Count it on your own. Breathe. Show me your teeth. Much better. Much better. Coming off the profile. Coming off the profile. Just hold the enabling switch down and don't move your head until I tell you to. Almost there. Okay, you can let go of the